They killed 3 black women here. They killed 3 black men here. Like we're responsible for this. Number one, basic metaphysics. What if that's those people's paths and they came to die in such a way? If you understand it in that, and your path is to understand it and make sense of it for your understanding. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Not to feel guilty about it. He says your guilt defines her. So your guilt is defining our reality right now, even collectively. Your guilt is defining the white man, just forget about him. And you can move on.
Right.
Now, the oil spill, you know what I mean? That's just such the great example these days. You know what I'm saying? That's just such the greatest example these days. Now, moving on, going back to the second level of the dream where he's at the bar. He tells him his name is Ron Green, heart chakra, and then he said, no, I'm really head of your security, Mr. Charles, meaning I'm running your subconscious mind. My name is Mr. Charles, okay?
Right.
This is what Leonardo DiCaprio tells him. He has to make him aware that he's dreaming. In the second level of the dream, he makes him aware he's dreaming, so he would get on his team and go to the third level on his side. What does that mean? He's at the heart chakra. The heart chakra, once it's open, is probably the seat of your true consciousness. So now Leonardo DiCaprio, Mr. Charles, has to make him conscious that he was in the dream or coming out of these lower chakras. The lower chakras all connected to your earth, your lower self. So now that he's in the heart chakra, he has to make him aware, look, you're dreaming. You're conscious now. You're radiating from a higher level, the heart chakra, the Jesus Christ. You're at the gateway. So now that this heart chakra is open and we're going to the next level, I need you to consciously move into the next 3 chakras. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. So now, and I'm going to move through this fast. Okay. Okay, now, you also see in the movie the girl, the architect, and the other guy who was with him on his team. They're sitting together as he's explaining what Mr. Charles is trying to do. And what Mr. Charles is trying to do, she tells him, is let him know that she's just explaining the move of the heart chakra, and these 2 people are sitting together. He says to her, give me a kiss.
Yeah.
Gives a kiss. Oh, I thought that might work. I tried it. What he was showing was they are the heart chakra. The kundalini, the 2 snakes cross each other in the heart. So they kiss at the heart. You get what I'm saying? But the work is not done. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that kiss was represented as the heart. If you need mythology, look up Hanuman and Raman Sita. Raman Sita sit in Hanuman's heart, meaning his heart chakra opened up. And he represents a Tahuti or Jesus Christ figure as well. Now, okay, and I did Charles, okay, he says his name is Mr. Charles. And Charles, one of the definitions of the Charles name when I looked it up was to indicate a free man. So we're still talking about them getting to that place of freedom home. Got it?
Yes.
By him naming himself Mr. Charles. All right, so moving on, because I want to get to the end, which I know nobody figured the fuck out. But now this is again, this is really Charles's, Cobb's dream. Everybody else is all the elements or the 7 chakras that line up with it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, so this is all about Cobb getting home. So he needs his Lucifer, he needs his Jesus, he needs his architect, which represents conscious mind. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He needs his subconscious mind, which represents his wife, Malkuth. You know what I mean? I can't remember he needs his forger, which represents spirit, and the other guy, I didn't really even analyze him too tough, but he needs that guy. That guy was the research. My bad. Here you have it. He was the researcher. So he needs to do his research, his work, his conscious study. That was everybody in the dream. And then Fisher, of course, was Jesus. Okay, the white van guy, he was the driver. He only went to the first level, meaning the melanin. So, of course, you access your melanin to go to these deeper levels. That's why he was driving. He never went 2 levels in the dream. That was the chemist. He also helps to start the process to wake you up as well. So, again, melanin is not bad, it's good. Now, they relayered this dream where this white van, which was basically the first stop at the hospital. That's where the melanin guy, or the first guy, he never went beyond that dream.
Right.
He stayed in the first level. Where he gets stopped at is a bridge from the heart to the throat. The throat itself is a bridge. So he was now in the throat chakra. Now, when they got to those rooms and got into the elevator or those hallways, remember, they were spinning around the air. That was, again, the heart chakra. But it also was representing the pineal when they got into the elevator. Remember, he had to take all those bodies through that air to the elevator. So now you have the van is now the throat chakra, because they went through the heart chakra at the second level. The van is now the throat chakra. The elevator now becomes the pineal gland. When they get in the elevator and they have to blow it. Remember, the kick they had to do was in the high three chakras. He did the kick from falling off the bridge, throat chakra now. He did the kick in the elevator, pineal gland now. And then they're going up the mountain and they have to do this kick from this big fall, this white mountain, which represents the crown chakra, his father, the crown chakra, Osiris, and all of that. Now, okay, the elevator is pineal, Jesus died. Okay, Jesus gets shot. Fisher gets shot. Remember, they have to resurrect Jesus.
Yes.
In the Christian story, so they have to resurrect him again. Now, and I'm going through this faster. What time are we at?
We are at 48 minutes.
All right, so I'm going to try to sum it up in 10 minutes. Okay. So they were now relayering the three dream worlds are now relayered for the kick or the wake up in the three upper chakras. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
The three lower chakras, they encompassed in the first level. They started off with the solar chakra, and then they opened him up to the heart chakra when they shot the Chinese dude in the heart or near the heart. Then they put him in the green room with Ron Green, and all that air fighting in the heart chakra.
Right.
That opened it up. Then right before they went under, you see this window. They were on the gateway. Then these worlds now become the three upper chakras. The white van on the bridge becomes the throat chakra, and the elevator in the heart chakra now becomes the pineal, and then opening that room on top of that white mountain becomes him realizing his father.
Yes.
Okay, in the crown chakra. Okay, in white and purple, white and lavender mean the crown chakra. Okay, so Malkuth comes into and kills the Jesus, meaning Earth is killing this rise again. The new architect tells him, you have to kill her. Kills her, kills the Jesus. She said, we can resurrect this Jesus. We're going to have to go see this woman in the fourth level again. So he had to go into his own mind, into this dimension with the girl. That's where he told his wife, I have to let you go. Now she's back at her role as the demiurge or Malkuth or the fallen daughter. So she's like, you need to stay. This is the real. Our kids is here. He made a point not to look at his kids. He basically had to let go in his subconscious mind and kill her and died with her there. He did. While they were trying to protect Fisher, Lucifer dies.